Another episode of the JoshCast. I should probably announce that. Or does it matter? Or do you already know? Because I think it says on the link, and it says on the whatever you're clicking on, it says what it is. But just in case somehow this is randomly playing somewhere, perhaps you're in a torture chamber and they want to extract information from you, and they're trying to destroy your mind, and they're playing this, just know that this is the JoshCast, and I'm sorry for your torture situation. I was reading about how there's a restaurant in France, and it was a restaurant in which you dined in the nude. A nude themed restaurant. Got very good reviews, and they're closing due to financial reasons. I gotta tell you, the first thought I had was I felt really bad for the people who own the restaurant, and it was closing. And then I felt guilty, because I'm actually feeling guilty right now, because I just have all these, I feel like there's so many jokes that I should be making, or could be making, about what life must be like in a nude restaurant. And now I feel like I'm making these jokes at the expense of the people who closed the restaurant. Like, that was their dream. They, their vision board, which with NSFW, their vision board, you couldn't bring their vision board into a school. That would cause problems with that particular vision board. But this was the thing that they, this was their dream. And it didn't work. It got very good reviews, so it was a quality product. I would possibly suggest that, I don't know why it didn't work. Who knows? Here's all I know. I don't think I could eat there. I don't think I could eat there, because I don't have a lot of confidence in my body. I don't like the way I look. I have psoriasis, I have, bad skin, I have all these moles, I'm beginning to get a pot belly. It would be difficult for me to enjoy a duck à l'orange knowing that I look the way I look in a public place. I don't feel like I'm helping the people around me. The only way I could help the people around me is if they are trying to go on a diet, and they look at me and go, thank you. You know what? I'll pass on the dessert. Thank you. I'm good. And this is where people say, you need to, no, you don't. This is the comment I always love when people give, is they say, you're not that bad looking. That's what they tell me. You're not that bad looking. And you know what? I appreciate the honesty in that. It's because they're not going to say, well, my God, you're Chris Hemsworth. They're not going to say that. They're going to say, you're not, yeah. And you know what? Not that bad looking. That's kind of where I'm at. I am, is a Toyota Celica a sports car? Ish. It's not that bad of a sports car. That's what it is. It's to get you where you need to go. It's not wholly objectionable, but you put it next to a Lamborghini, there's a quality issue. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to have confidence in myself? Am I supposed to tell myself I'm more attractive? Or does it even matter? There have been women who've been attracted to me, and I don't know what to say to that. I'm I guess confused, but there have been some women find me attractive. I don't know why. It's certainly nothing I'm doing consciously. But I don't know. I guess I don't want to lie to myself. Then again, by being self-deprecating and by thinking I'm not attractive, am I also lying to myself? I think it's overthinking it either way. I don't think it matters. It actually doesn't matter. I shouldn't be so worried about this. So what if I'm not that bad looking? So what if I'm the Kia Sportage of people? I'm not the one who has to be attracted to me. It's someone else who has to be attracted to me. And to them I say, well, it's your funeral. Actually, that's an amazing discovery. Well, I don't need to have self-confidence. I'm not the one who has to have sex with me. Other people have to have confidence in other people have to find me attractive. I don't need to find myself attractive. So why tell me, oh, you look great? I find myself rather objectionable. I would not want to see myself in a restaurant that serves naked people. I wouldn't want that. So you could say the nude restaurant has a dress code. I'm sorry, I know, I can't help it. I feel bad for the servers who work at a nude restaurant because on top of the fact that they have to deal with people, now they've got to deal with people and penises. That's too much. That is too much. They deserve better. I don't know, maybe they love it. I don't know. I also don't. I didn't know. I didn't have to catch if the servers also had to be naked or if the servers were clothed or not. Here's my other question: is it possible to eat at the restaurant clothed? They didn't say for sure. Because here's the other. I tend to go out to dinner alone, and that would not be me sitting alone naked in a nude restaurant, sitting there typing on my iPad or reading Ender's Game. No one needs to experience that. Just sitting alone in the corner, rocking back and forth, listening to John Williams music while typing a screenplay about the first Starbucks in space, while sitting naked in a nude restaurant. I think that would, if I did that, if I actually did that, the restaurant would have closed way earlier than it did. Sorry for the pause. I was checking to see how long this thing had been. I'm not sure. I hope they try. I hope the people try again. Like if their dream is specifically to run a nude restaurant, I hope they try again. Maybe they should try a taco truck. The name's perfect already. It was French cuisine, is what they served. A lot of cream. I think that's a risk for a nude place. And then here's my other question. What do you do with the chairs? I walk in, I know that the last person who sat there was totally naked. That's a tough one. I mean, do they have like those toilet seat covers? I would need that. That would bother me. That would concern me. I mean, I wonder what the wall art was in a nude restaurant. Would you even need to have art of any kind or paintings on the wall? Would they be famous nude paintings? I mean, that would probably stick to the theme. And I feel like, a nude restaurant, it has to have good French cuisine. That should be the only kind of food that they serve. Because the thing that you would never want to have exist in the world is a nude Panda Express. There's something so wrong with that. And you know what? I'm not dissing Panda Express. I love good fast food, Chinese food, like the next person. I'm not dissing nude people, but there's something about the combination of naked people eating bleached rice that's not right. That's not right. You know what's even more not right? A naked mall food court. Oof. They're asking for a lot of trouble there. Just naked people in Sbarro as far as the eye can see. That's no good. No, we can't do that. It has to be French themed, I think. I think that if you had a nude themed restaurant and it was a Jewish deli, it would be funny. You have to admit there would automatically be laughter. That's what would happen. You wouldn't really know where the corned beef began and the Jewish grandparents ended. You would there'd be no delineation. Absolutely no delineation.